Hey B, can you do me a favor and just give that give the broadcast set up a checkout just for next week's dude, because it said that it said initially when I did it the same way I always do it that it was live, so I'd appreciate you letting me know. Over 2 minutes left in quali. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Currently, fastest lap is Meowsy, McJammy Dodge with a 26.1. Sammy, the only other person to go sub 28 so far. We do have a whole lot of people on outlaps. So track is about to get very, very busy. And that looks like old mate's just retired from the session. Lucky's going to have to put in a time quick smart as well. I believe he is out on track though. Meowsy really sliding that car around. I think he wants to go sub 26. See what he can get done. Not actually used terribly a lot of battery this lap. Right, so that is session. Everybody has to finish the laps they're on now. So we'll have 15 cars. And Shadlow and Shark not going to get times in. They didn't get across the line in time. Blicky, by the way, got a 27.5. Oh, I think it's safe to say that Meowsy has this wrapped up. He'll go across the line and it will be a 25.8. Now, can Sammy pip him at the 11th hour? Guess we're about to find out. KB's also on his final lap. And MS3. So both Red Bulls on their final laps. We'll see what they can do. So far, KB's outdone his teammates. Going to go 27.8. And it's a 26.6 for Sammy. But it's just not quite good enough. And MS3 is bailed out, and that will be qualifying over. Right, so here we go. about to get ready for the race. So that is Meowsy on pole with fastest lap. So Meowsy and Sammy, they'll be sharing row 1. MJ Roller and Combined will be sharing row 2. Row 3 is Blicky and KB. Row 4 is AIDS and MS3. Row 5 is going to be Kogo and Axel. Row 6 is going to be Peanuts and X420. Row 7 is going to be Old Mate and Shadlow. And row 8 is going to be Shark. Everybody just getting their race strats ready. It's going to be a hard one. It's a highly abrasive circuit here in Singapore. So looking after tyres is going to be super, super important. All right, here we go. 5 red lights coming to life. And we're away racing. No formation laps anymore, and it is a wet is it a wet start? Or was that just a whole lot of brake smoke? See, no, it is a dry start. I think that might have been partially graphical. Or just me being distracted while I try to get this all sorted out. Anyway, Meowsy off to a very comfortable lead already over a second. And we've barely left sector 1. Sammy started on the hard tyre. Everybody looks to have gotten away cleanly. One of the Astons, AIDS, I believe, is ghosting. And yeah, so far, everybody through quite cleanly. Meowsy trying to build up a decent lead. He's definitely broken the DRS. Oh, Sammy has a big moment, almost loses it into the wall right there. And leave. Oh, he has lost the front wing. He's going to have to come in. Or not, and it's just a really, really dark front wing. It's Meowsy with a 31.3 to start off with. Sammy going a bit backwards though. He's lost about 3-4 places. Oh, that was very, very close to contact. MJ Roller trying to get away from the group as well. Now he's going to be the car that's vulnerable in DRS. It's going to be more interesting what these hard runners do, because the medium runners are going to have to go hard tyres, but the hard runners might be able to stitch up a hard soft strat. Shadlow in the V car was made up about 4 places, so he's had a pretty decent start. End of the second lap, and Meowsy's got a 5-second lead already. So I think all the other lads are going to have to pray for a safety car to bring them back into this. This is where it's going to get feisty. That's a 29.8 in race trim. Oh, that's a penalty for Kogo, and that'll be track limits. That's really, really early to be getting a penalty, so that's going to hurt. Going to have to keep it nice and clean. Oh, boy! Big slide for MJ Roller. Almost completely lost it there. Fine, able to take advantage. That could have been a very big crash. Maybe having a little bit of a twitch coming out of the corner just before behind MJ as well. Also, it's going to be a three-way battle for P2 now, because they have managed to get Blicky. Blicky's been struggling just a little bit this race. Usually Blicky's right at the front, so we'll see if he can get back. And looks like MS3's managed to make a pass on Kogo meanwhile, and Sammy's in the pits. And I think Sammy may have lost his front wing. Yep, there's a lot of damage to the front wing of that car. Moment MJ's all over the back of Combined. Combined's trying to break this DRS zone. It's so hard to do here in Singapore as well. Especially with the 3 DRS zones that Singapore already has, and they're talking about adding a 4th. And X420 now with a penalty. So track limits are going to be a thing here. And it looks like Combined and MJ have managed to just pull out enough of a gap on KB. KB who's under siege from Blicky right now. Blicky's through, he's past them. KB's right on the back, so can KB fight back? Oh, KB's got damage to the front wing as well. So that explains the drop in pace. There's been some sort of contact there. And Shark's also in. That's early, and I think this is another front wing being replaced. Yep, it is. That's another front wing. Oh, we got yellows. Oh, no, that's Peanuts. He's had a spin and really collected that front wing, so we're going to have yet another front wing replacement. Oh, he's just lost it again. Oh, be careful, Peanuts turning around. Oh, that can't be good. A few early stops forcing the 2-stop strat. And so far, Meowsy in complete control of this race. And Blinky now has joined this train, but I think Combine has this under control at the moment. Oh, that's Peanuts out of the race. And that is a safety car deployed. Now everybody's on Delta until we cross the start finish line, or rather until the race leader crosses the start finish line. And Aid's already taken advantage already in the pits. Now what is McJamie going to do? He does essentially have a free stop behind him, so he could go chuck on a set of fresh mediums at no risk. I honestly feel like most of the medium runners will probably box for the hard tyre. It's hard, but you can get to the end from 6 laps in here in Singapore. And yeah, Yowzy, he is in. Now, the question is, can he look after hard tyres long enough, or is he going to go into the mediums? Nope, he's going to chance it. I mean, he already pretty much has the free stop anyway. MJ staying out. Combine and KB, both in. And Combined has a set of, well, looks to be fresh hard tyres waiting for him. KB getting that wing replaced. And it's getting really busy in pit lane. Pretty much everybody's in. Old mate's in as well. So's Shadlow. So's MS3. And lucky you don't get done for unsafe release, because that definitely would have been. About half the field went in there. MJ's going to control the restart. First retirement came on lap 6. It's probably going to be about lap 9 before we get going again. A bit of a mixture up and down the field, but the one common factor seems to be that those who stayed out are on the hard tyre. Now, how difficult are the McLarens going to make life for Meowsy here? The driver's a team. They could make life quite difficult for him. If they attack each other, then he's going to have a field day. Dare say, look, he did slow down quite a bit there. So that might get looked at. Still have to maintain reasonable pace under the safety car. Yeah, I think this is going to get looked into, because Blicky is actually slowing down quite a bit, and unreasonably so. There's definitely no need to be backing the field up like that, when we haven't actually had the release yet. So I think that might get looked into. Over the Anderson Bridge. Yeah, because he's back in the grid up to about almost 2 seconds. So it definitely goes against the conduct and good sportsmanship. Right, so safety car should be in this lap. Marginal texture issue there. Yeah, I don't think Meowsy's too happy about it. He's making a point. But by my count, safety car should be in this lap. Get that notice rather shortly. Yep, safety car is in this lap. So MJ's going to control the start. Now, how late is he going to leave it? He's going now, almost a collision with his teammate. His teammate actually just got swamped by Meowsy. Barely managed to cover off. MJ still just a little unstable in that McLaren. Definitely running a very low downforce setup, and we've got a yellow flag. Oh, and Kogo's had... Something's happened with Kogo there, I think, because that car was all sorts of out of shape, and safety cars breed safety cars here. Quite a few lockups, and that's the... Oh, boy! Big spin! Almost... That's Kogo almost getting completely collected. Oh, mate's actually been able to profit really well out of this. Up into P6. That's a big lockup from MJ. Meowsy's right on the back of Blicky now. Right, DRS enabled this lap. Now let's see, will Blicky defend for his teammate or will he attack? Right, DRS open. MJ about to come under siege. No, it looks like they're playing the team game now. Oh, all three are locking up. The background there, KB's all over the back are combined. Mialzi needs to split these McLarens. Gonna try and get the run down here. Gonna use a lot of battery. They're almost side by side. Mialzi tried to pull off a feint. It didn't quite work. Very hard zone that one to get anything done though. And Shadlow's exceeded track limit, so that's a 3-second penalty for him. Now what can KB do down this main straight? DRS is open. Still keeping an eye on that battle in front. It's going to get feisty here. Mialzi's right on the back of both of these McLarens. Gonna try and split them. Just can't get it done as the McLarens attack each other. But he's going to get alongside one. That's going to give him the run. They get the elbows out. And Mialzi, he's done it. He's through. It's going to leave Blicky very, very vulnerable. Mialzi really having a little bit of a nudge. Just giving Blicky a little bit of a hurry up there. But Mialzi is on much fresher hard tyres. And the McLarens still need to come in. KB trying to stay on the back of Combine, who's now got DRS from the cars in front. Top 5 all on a DRS train now. Now what can Mialzi do? How much battery does he have? Going to try and send it, and he is going to get the job done. They both lock up, and I think there's a bit of contact there. It's still side by side. Elbows out for Blicky. That's brought his teammate back into play. All it took was a safety car, and now the battle's gotten feisty. Over the Anderson Bridge they come. Mialzi tries to go outside, tries to flick it back to the inside. It doesn't work. What can he do on DRS? It's side by side. Can he go all the way around the outside? They both lock up, and he might be able to. There's a little bit of contact again. And he's through. He's past them. Now, can Blicky stay with him enough to steal it back? Oh, we got another yellow flag. Now it looks like Shadlow's had an issue. At least I think, looking at the standings. Blicky still within DRS. He's going to have to get back past him this lap, or Mialzi's going to run away with it. Oh, and that's MJ getting really wide. He's going to leave himself vulnerable to combined. How's that going to resolve itself? Looks like in favor of MJ. Combined poking the nose a bit. Yellow flags again. They're right up close to each other, though. Can't really pull away from this battle. See what that's about. As combined gives MJ the big hurry up. Yowzy's starting to run away with this now. And here comes combined. I think he's just on the battery. And MJ just shuts the door on him well and truly there. Can he get it going down the straight? Tries to go right around the outside. Doesn't work. Staying right on him, though. He's putting MJ under mountains of pressure. MJ really having to get the elbows out at the moment. Going to pull out there side by side. And Combine's going to go through into P3, but he's overshot the corner. KB's waiting to capitalize in the background. KB with a little twitch out of the corner. Combined still inside DRS. And for whatever reason, MJ has a bit of an issue at the hairpin after the Anderson Bridge. So that's where Combine's got to take advantage. On MJ getting a little out of shape at the exit there. This could be the moment that Combine was waiting for. He's definitely going to have the momentum. Can he make anything of it? Got a caution in Sector 3. Not quite sure what's going on. Old mate's in the pit, so I think he might... Is that for a front wing replacement? Yes, it is. And we've got a full course caution as well. So something has definitely happened. I don't see any retirements, but somebody may have been stopped on track. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's Axel. I think Axel had an issue. So that is why we have the safety car. And that car looked all out of shape. He might actually have to retire that thing. It's got the front left wheel lifted off the ground, so something very, very wrong with that car, and I think he's beached it now. No, he's somehow managed to get it. Oh, the right rear tire's flat. That's why. Wow, so something's really gone on there. And so once again, and it looks like we have got Meowsy pitting. Doesn't have as much of a pre-stop this time, but actually quite a big gamble. If he doesn't have another set of hards, no, he's going into the medium tire, so he's really going to have to look after these. Blicky's also in, so's MJ, so's Combined, and so's KB. All of them coming in. And I believe that we have MS3 staying out. So that's a bit bold. I'll be honest. I think we might see a lot of guys going for soft tires at the end of this, because I don't know if those mediums can actually get to the end. Axel might be okay on fresh hards, so Axel might not be completely out of this yet, because I reckon he can get to the end without going into the pits again. But everybody else that's on the medium tire or on the used hard is gonna have to come in. I think Meowsy got a little lucky with this one that everybody behind him pulled the trigger and came in. But then, that being said, also Meowsy was probably in a bit of a no-win situation there. One advantage he does have is that NS3 is behind him on very used hards, and NS3 will defend that place. So Meowsy might be able to actually just go off to the races and gap everyone. But we will spend 3 laps under safety car. I believe we'll be resuming at the end of lap 19, going into lap 20. But it's still going to be some fairly used mediums. It's definitely a hard one to say as to whether that'll... Onkogo's actually retired. That'll at least be a free place for Axel. So safety car should be in this lap. I have about 12 laps remaining. Hey Darius, welcome to the WSL stream, my dude. Currently under safety car here in Singapore. Meowsy will have control. Safety car should be in this lap, and we'll have about 12 laps of racing left. Okay, it's possible that we could be going one more lap under the safe. Nope, safety car in this lap. It was a late call. So, Meowsy, he's going to have control. There's 3 behind him. Then there's Blicky. I rather suspect that MS3 is going to try and last these hards out so they can do a soft run. So he's going to have to do a green flag stop. And Meowsy's gone now, but I think there might have been a little bit of a checkup just before the restart. Which is going to definitely have caused issues. Blicky in the background trying to get through on MS3, and I think he's done it. He has done. He's gone right around the outside of him. Getting a little feisty behind them. But it looks like it's mostly rectified itself. As Sammy was trying to get the run, bit of a lock up there from the leaders. Lead group anyway, and actually Sammy's got damage on that front wing. So that's going to make life a little difficult for him. Oh, KB's also got damage on the front wing. Few cars with damaged front wings. Now, how well can MS3 defend? Oh, I think he's just clipped the wall there as well. That might be damage to his car. No, front wing looks largely okay. And looks like Meowsy off to the races, but Combines now past MS3, so MS3 is going to struggle a little bit, and that's fastest lap now for Meowsy at 29.7. Oh, KB's lost a few places. What's happened there? Oh, okay, KB's come into the pits. That's the second front wing replacement. He's going to go soft tyres now. Might be enough to get him to the end. He's really going to have to push. Sammy's also come in for the soft tyre and a wing replacement. So they're right down the back of the grid now. Nice little battle group here, though, with combined MS3 and Old Mate. Old Mate having a really good race for his first race back as well. Fine, only just on DRS. On a bit of a lock-up from both of them, and we've got a caution in second two. Oh, no! That's Old Mate. He's crashed. He's out. And we have another safety car. This is really going to rescue KB. And Sammy. Third DNF of the race. Now, if I were KB and Sammy, I would come in and actually get another fresh set of soft tyres. So it looks like this time Meowsy has foregone the pit stop. Cars are all equal performance, Darius. Just by the way, for this league, it's not realistic performance. Oh, and Shark's got a 10-second penalty for speeding in the lane. Looks like MS3 has come in and he's going to take advantage of the safety car and get a fresh set of soft tyres on. Didn't even get a lap done. As I said, safety cars breed safety cars here. This is number 3. So there's going to be 6 laps left. Oh, no worries, Darius. You're good. And yeah, it looks like KB has elected to take a fresher set of tyres. It's gone back to the... Okay, so KB might be doing a double stop. There might be something wrong. May have had to get another front wing replacement. Unsure. Or he incidentally had the wrong tyre selected. It could definitely get very feisty at the end of this race. Because Meowsy went super late. There was a little bit of a checker from him out of the exit of the final turn, so that might actually get looked into. But generally speaking, he did go super late at the last restart, so everybody will be expecting that. He's going to have to change it up. He may very well go super early this time. And Shadlow's in the pits now. Sammy also in, so Shadlow's in for the soft tyre. Okay, so KB's elected to not come in. Maybe he just didn't have confidence in the soft tyre. Maybe that's why he stayed out. Or he's going to wait till the 11th hour. Yeah, I was going to have to watch those lockups under the safety car because that'll be no good for the tyres. Safety car just pacing right now, waiting for everyone, well, for the remaining 12 drivers to get up to the back of it. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see KB in again this lap. Oh no, safety car's in this lap. So, a little bit shorter this time on the safety car. So yeah, that means that KB's definitely missed the window. Now, where is Meowsy going to go from? Safety car charging to the pit lane now. Yeah, the soft runners are definitely going to be a big threat here, I think. And he's gone on the apex. So a little bit earlier. And looks like there isn't going to be much chaos this time through. And X420, that's 6 seconds in penalties now for him. This safety car is going to really have hurt him. And KB's gone past Shadlow, so I think that one was just pure pace. Now, what can these soft runners do? Meowsy trying to get a bit of a gap, and MS3 almost going into the back of Axel there. Axel's going to be on maximum defend right now because those soft tyres definitely have some pace. MS3 can clear Axel in quickly, then he might be in contention to have a go at top 5. And he is, and he has cleared him, and he's gone right round the outside, and it's job done. And now MS3 is released. MS3 at the very least is going to come into play. And he's actually really bringing that gap down to X420. I mean, he already has the position, essentially, but it's more about getting further up the field. DRS enabled this lap. And also, in the meantime, Meowsy set a faster lap. So, Meowsy has completely cleared the DRS to Blicky. Now, the big question is, in the foreground there, is MJ going to play the team game with Blicky, or is he going to try and attack him? MS3, meanwhile, right on the back of X420, and just the pace of that soft tyre is showing now. Oh, gives him the big hurry up, and that's wing damage. That is not what MS3 needed. He's knocked the end plate off. How big of a factor is that going to play? It looks like MJ is going to play the team game because Blicky is essentially been released. And that looks like KB right on the back of Shark as MS3 going right around the outside of X420. X420 getting the elbows out, but it's not enough. It is now a 5-second gap to combine. He's got to get a move on. And also Shark going past X420 as well. Meowsy set a 28.8 for fastest lap. So that's 2 consecutive fastest laps and back-to-back laps. I don't think MS3 is going to be able to do the damage to that front wing because Combined is actually pulling the gap out just a little bit. And KB now with a penalty. That's not what he needed. That situation neutral now in the 6, 7, 8. MS3 is definitely going to give it a good crack to catch up. We'll check out this battle though. We've got about 5 cars trying to muscle each other over a singular position. Sammy is on fresher tyres than Shark though. Than X420. But also looks like Sammy's battery is a little low. Sammy trying to find a way through. KB in the background ready to pounce when it goes to tears. But Sammy's done it, he's through. And he's really forced X420 wide, and I think KB might be able to take advantage here. KB going to try and send it down the inside, and he has done it. Just in the background there, he's through as they all pop out now. On to lap 26. Sorry, 27. We have got 5 racing laps left. And Sammy is absolutely on a charge at the moment. He'll have no DRS, but he's got no DRS threat behind. There is going to be a little bit of a train just behind KB, though. Sammy really making up this gap to Shark, despite Shark being on the soft tyre. Those soft tyres are going to start to dig out soon as well. Sammy's trying to use every inch of road. And he will be on DRS. And this is going to make Shark's job just that little bit harder. And for a track that is exceptionally hard to overtake on, we've seen a fair few overtakes today. MS3 just having a bit of an issue locking the tyres up as well, so he's got to watch that because that'll wear out those soft tyres quite quickly. And a really good run from Sammy here. He's going to pull out. Nope, just trying to feint him. But Sammy's on an absolute charge now. Williams and MS3 now. The penalty. Sammy's also got a penalty. That's going to neutralise the situation here. But Shark has managed to catch and get the DRS. That's going to help him defend against Sammy. Now, how well can MS3 defend? Oh no, Sammy's clapped the wall. He's out of the race. And I think that's... Yep, we do have another safety car. And the race may very well finish under safety car. It's a really hard call for Meowsy right now. Does he box and get the soft tyre? And he is. He's boxing for the soft tyre. So the other risk is, what if the race does actually finish under safety car? But no, Blicky's coming in. It's a good release, but MJ stayed out. That's probably the smarter play. Because MJ may very well only have to defend for one racing lap if we do restart. Oh, Meows's lost a ton of places because not very many people are electing to actually stop. Given that the three in front of him do have penalties, but still, it's going to hurt him in regards to catching up to MJ. Because it is still cars in the way. Meowsy's still going to have essentially the P2, but he's going to have to work. Yeah, you're absolutely right. If it does finish under safety car, which it might, it's either going to finish under safety car or we're going to have a really short safety car. Because we're about to head into lap 30 anyway. So if it doesn't come in next lap, it's not coming in. So MJ may have made the big brain play here. Personally, as a driver, I would have stayed out as well. Because I think that MJ is going to win this race. Because despite the penalties for the drivers in front of Meowsy, he does still have to get past them. So, okay, so safety car is in this lap. So we're going to have 2 racing laps. But this is probably still a smart play by MJ because Meowsy's still going to have to get past 3 cars. French tyres or not. This race is about to go off, and not for the first time tonight. It is going to get really, really feisty. When is MJ going to go? This is the first restart that MJ's led. Nobody knows when he would usually go. Is it going to be early? Is it going to be late? He's gone now. It's a little early. I think he's caught them cold. And Meowsy kind of hoping that the seas would part for him. MJ's got to go running now. MS3 and KB have actually managed to recover up to P2 and P3. And just look at how aggressive Meowthy's getting. He really wants to get past KB. And KB gets the elbows out and says, no, thank you, mate. This is the area of the track that it's going to get feisty. Because you've also got Blicky right behind him. Right behind Meowthy. All over the back of him. Combined wants a piece of it as well. And the two Red Bulls right now are causing a massive pain to Meowthy. And in fact, Meowthy's going to lose a position here because it looks like Blicky's right up the inside. And he is. It's almost 3 wide. It is 3 wide. And that almost turned into absolute carnage. No quarter given in these final laps. MJ's probably going to win this. He's got a 2-second lead because everybody's fighting now. Final lap of the race. Meowthy and KB down to turn 1. Meowthy's got a hell of a lot of work to do now to catch up to MJ. I think MJ's made the right call here. It's a 2-second lead. As fast as Meowthy is, I don't think he can actually get up there and pass. And also, Blicky's managed to do KB as well. MJ does not have to hold on for long. We're through Sector 1. Third of the way through the lap. He's just got to keep it neat and tidy. Gap's down to under a second. He's going to have to defend. Shadlow with a penalty in the background. Meowthy now all over the back of MJ. But MJ can defend. And Meowthy has to run it a little bit wide there. Through Sector 2. Final sector, MJ. That's all you got to do. One more sector. And that's a bit of damage to the front wing of Meowthy's car as well. He's clipped the back of MJ. Meowthy going to try and go right around the outside. MJ tried to get the elbows out. He couldn't. The headache that was caused. We've still got most of the sector to go. MJ's not going to give up without a fight. Straight down the inside. There's contact. And Blicky's going to try and take advantage. Blicky claps the wall. There's contact with the McLarens. And Meowthy's going to win the race. Thanks to that. Oh, that was really not a smart move from Blicky. Wait. No, there was penalties involved there. Something's gone on. In either case, Blicky definitely shouldn't have attacked his teammate on the last lap while his teammate was fighting for the lead. That was a very bad teammate call. But somehow it's calling Meowthy in 9th. I don't recall Meowthy having any penalties. It was definitely feisty. We'll have to get the official score on that. We'll check out the race record because I don't believe Meowthy had a penalty. I think the game's done him dirty. Oh, wow. Okay, so he got a 20-second penalty somehow, or 20 seconds in penalties. Oh, no, he got a penalty because he cut the corner and gained an advantage. That's what it was. So Blicky has legitimately won the race. That's why he got a 20-second penalty. But yes, what an absolute ending to that. That was absolute chaos of an ending. We'll see you back next week. What a fantastic race that turned out to be.